this is a a honing stone, sorry. So this is an oil stone. They have there's water stones and oil stones. We use oil stone, okay? So basically, want to make sure that your stone is clean. Okay, not too much dirt, sawdust, anything like that on it, okay? You want to keep it clean, nice. Okay, and then we take oil, okay? So we got a bottle of oil, and we just dab a little bit of oil on it, okay? There we go. Okay, so basically, once you're ready, you got your plane iron, it's nice and at 90 degrees. You can look at your marking scheme and basically see what I'm gonna be marking. But for the most part, just wanna make sure that this is at 90 degrees here, 90 here. You know, that it's a nice smooth thing all the way across. Also, when you take this away from the grinder, you wanna make sure you have a burr on the back. If you have a burr, that's good, okay? So then what we wanna do is we wanna get rid of the burr that's on the back here, okay? So the first thing you do is you take your plane iron and you put it on your block flat, okay? And then what you do, and you put it right on the oil, okay? And then what you do is you can use one hand, two hand, depending what you're comfortable with. And then basically what you want to do is you want to use the whole stone so that it doesn't get worn out. And then you basically want to do, so figure eights. A lot of people do figure eights. Some people go back and forth. But you want to use the whole stone when you're doing it, okay? Figure eights, okay? You can do this, I don't know, I'd say count to 10, do 10 seconds of this, okay? And then when you're done, maybe just feel it and see if there's a burr. If there's no burr, that's all you need to do, okay? So then the next thing you want to do is you want to add a little bit more oil because the oil stone kind of absorbed a lot of it pretty quick, okay? So now I don't have a burr, so we're good to go. Okay, so the next thing what you want to do is you want to take your plane iron and have it the angle side down, okay? You want to also, so you put it on the honing stone so it's flat. And then you lift it up, okay, until the front edge hits the honing stone basically, okay? Now, it takes a little bit of effort to kind of feel when it hits that, okay? So sometimes it's very hard to feel, but basically, you know, do this a few times, rock it back and forth and just kind of see, oh, okay, there it goes, like I can kind of feel it hit the other edge. And so when it does that, what you can do is you can lift it a hair higher. You don't have to. And then what you're doing basically, so when we are doing we're grinding on the wheel, because the wheel is round, what it does is it basically makes, it makes this. So this is not a straight line. It's actually kind of a dipped in, again, I'll be able to show you guys better in person and whatnot. But anyway, so this like all along here, this edge, it's not flat, it's actually curved, right? So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to, on the honing stone, hone this bottom edge here and just the very top edge here. And once you put it on here and you you kind of hone it, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have at the very top a line going all the way across, and at the very bottom here a line going all the way across, and it should be a very thin, shiny line to show you that you've done it correctly. Again, you don't want to over hone as well, okay? So again, I'm gonna just add a little bit more oil, okay? So, you're gonna put this down, you're gonna put it flat, okay? Then you're gonna lift it up until the front edge or the top edge here hits. And then you're gonna, again, you can go back and forth, or you do figure eights, okay? And just do it really quickly, because what you're also doing with that, you're trying to get rid of the burrs, because there's basically the burrs from the back came over here once you grinded the back, okay? So then I'm gonna just check. You can basically use a rag to kind of wipe the oil off and just take a quick look to see how it looks, okay? So the biggest thing to look for too, or be careful with, is don't slide your finger along the edge like this, because you're gonna cut yourself, okay? This is a very sharp blade, so just be careful. When you're cleaning it, kind of just go up like this. That way there's less risk of cutting yourself, okay? So again, I don't quite see the line going across in this way, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. Again, I go tip, I feel it hit. I'm gonna put more oil because this block seems to be just absorbing everything. Okay, let's try that again. A little bit. Okay, it hit, and again, you can count to like 10. Okay, and again, I clean it, wipe, and then take a quick look. Okay, so this is gonna take some practice. And again, I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me to show you. But, so right here, oh, there you go. I think you can see it there. So that's, I over-honed the corner a little bit, okay? So I must have been tipping or putting a little bit more weight on that side, okay? And then as you kind of go across, there's a faint line. And again, hard to see, but you can kind of see it there, okay? And then on the bottom, it's hard to see right now. Where is it? I can't really see. Anyways, there's a very faint line going across here. So I need to do it a little bit more. Okay. So basically you just want to keep going until you've got you have that faint line on the bottom and the top, okay? Okay, so again, so I can see it just at the bottom here. It's starting to become shiny, and then at this end, it's also becoming shiny. But oh, I think you can kind of see, like the rounded part. So what you want to do is you still want to try to see the lines going up and down all the way across, like going this way, the lines up and down. So if you're over honing, then this will be really shiny on the outside as well. So you're trying to not have that happen, okay? And again, that'll happen if you press too hard on one side and the other. But anyways, you keep doing that until they're nice and straight. And I'll just show you guys examples of the shiny line when you guys are actually in shop. And when you're done with your honing stone, just want to kind of wipe it, clean it, make sure it's clean for the next person, okay? And of course, we're gonna have to disinfect everything as well because of COVID. So we'll just have to do that as well. I will go through all those procedures later as well. So hopefully that was good, and yeah, good luck.